Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome. Welcome to the Joy of Zoning. I'm John Hodgman. There behind me is my little angel 2XL, the robot. To my left and the right of your screen is SimCity 2013. I inadvertently made a little rhyme there. It happens from time to time. Let's get rid of that banner so that you can see what's happening all the way down here at the bottom of the screen. Well, right in this area, you'll see that I replaced my name with the words maximumfun.org/join. I think you can probably hear me now. Let me know, thumbs up, thumbs down. One way or the other, I want you to be able to hear me. I'll turn the music down a little bit. Today we're listening to royalty-free background music on StreamYard called Feeding the Ducks. The joy of zoning. The levels are good, says Peter. Thank you, Peter. Appreciate it. Music is perfect. Good. Everything's good. Someone can hear me on Facebook. Hey, you're only going to get information here, not misinformation. You can count on me to give you the straight dope. My name is John Hodgman. This is the Joy of Zoning. It's a little afternoon program that I do from time to time where I play a little SimCity 2013. And I mumble and mutter and putter around in this world that I'm building, which is called Max Fun Drive Vegas. Explain that in a second. Sort of like the joy of painting with Bob Ross, but instead of making happy little trees, I'm making a happy little fire station. I added a little bell to the top of it. I'm going to give it a little sign. Where can I put the sign? Oh, it doesn't want to. Okay. Must plop to a snap point, you say, eh? Well, I'll add another fire engine here. Maybe a little flag. There's a little flag. I did this because, there we go. This is our industrial area of our city, which you can see is called Max Fun Dry, city name pop-up, Max Fun Dry Vegas. It's a city in the desert, although, as they say in the movies, a river runs through it. And we're turning it into a casino destination in honor of Max Fun Drive. That's what you see down here. Max Fun Drive, maximumfun.org/join. That's because this is the Max Fun Drive, and I'll only mention it a couple of times, but I hope that you keep it in mind and share the word that I make the Judge John Hodgman podcast with my friend, partner, and bailiff, Jesse Thorne, super producer Jennifer Marmer, editor Valerie Moffat, and interim producer while Jennifer's on parental leave, and all the staff of Maximum Fun. We're one of the many podcasts on the Maximum Fun network. And like all of them, we are artist-owned. That is me and Jesse. We are audience-supported. That is, I hope, you. If you've never listened to Judge John Hodgman before, we got a brand new episode up this week, which is a lot of fun. And last week we had that Mr. Peanut episode. Two truly great episodes to get started on the podcast. We put the podcast out. We do not do Patreon. We have no firewall. We don't do anything to put it out for free for you except 2 weeks out of every year. We come to you and ask you to pay what you can, pay what you like. It's called the Max Fun Drive. You can become a member for $5 a month, unlock a whole bunch of bonus content, help us meet our goals for the year. One of our goals is to get to 2,500 new and upgrading members. And boosting members too, by the way. If you're not a member and you join, that counts. If you're a member and you upgrade to a higher membership level, like say from $5 to $10 a month, that counts. Or if you are at a level that you like, but you can chip in another couple of bucks, just get a little boost. That counts towards our goals, 2,500 new and upgrading and boosting members. We'll unlock another streaming show that I do, Get Your Pets, 2 weeks of daily interviews with cats, dogs, and other pets across the nation and around the globe, including Reading, England. Our friend Llama and their dogs and Cocky the cockatiel, plus Coco and Chloe the cockapoos. Those are dogs. One of the reasons, and we've been to Amsterdam, not just once, a couple of times we've done our show there. I bring it up only because I remember that Llama mentioned that they rely on people being nice and doing random gift memberships, which you can do if you go to MaximumFun.org/join. People who can't afford to become members this year put their name in a queue. That's an English word for line. And if you buy them a gift membership anonymously, randomly, it'll get assigned to them and they can get all that bonus content, etc. And even the Netherlands. That's right, Levant. I was thinking of you when I put that in there. iRoboGeek says, proud to be a member, and I'm very grateful. And it's very nice, and it's very nice to see everyone in the chat. Chat is feisty. Feisty means good. And not abusive, just be feisty. And yes, there are disasters in this version. Right now it's nighttime. Max Fun Drive Vegas, and I can see that there's some red on the board. So let me turn my attention and direct your attention as well over to our little city here. And I'll just be playing along and explaining what I'm doing for a little while. So by red on the board, I mean these are all of the things we have to pay attention to, starting first and foremost with zoning. We can zone residential, commercial, or industrial. Our industrial zone is down here away from most of our residential. But as you can see, we have quite a bit of residential demand. We need to zone some more residential, and indeed Johnny Hardhat, who always yells at me, is saying that there is a worker shortage. So that's something that we're going to have to address. Let's go down the board. We're being powered by an oil power plant, which we put in the other day, and that's doing us very well here. Our water supply is clean, and it's being supplied by a couple of cool water towers. There they are over there. Keep them away from our industry, but they're not too far away, I must say, from our trade depot, which is our oil storage. Take a look at that in a second. But so far, right now, we have pretty good water situation. Our sewage is provided by several sewage outflow pipes, which are down here, and they're starting to get backed up. One good thing about solving this worker shortage crisis is that we're going to get more population, and that's going to upgrade us so I can add a department of services, including a water treatment plant, to my city hall. We have a lot of health problems, lots of health issues. There are many sick or injured Sims. I may need to expand my health system. My guess would be that this clinic here is at capacity, so let's go ahead and add some extra patient rooms. It's good, and I don't know that I can build. So where I can put maybe an extra ambulance. I can't. So there's that. And we had a crime issue a second ago, but it seems to be calmed down. Guess what the police are always doing? Begging for money. I just added a couple of more oil fields because this town runs on oil. Do I love it? No. Does it represent my values? No. Is it a quick and dirty? Emphasis on dirty way to make enough money to fund the city that I want to build? It is. You can see that we're currently in the green, debt-free, well-taxed, with a 5,000, about a 5,000 and some odd simoleon budget surplus per hour, plus a bunch of oil money coming into my coffers. Giving me a bankroll of 674,000. And now 680,000 simoleons. Everything seems to be moving more or less smoothly. The game is being a little laggy today. I haven't seen Kate Littleton in the chat, but it was Revolution. Introduced us to 2 revolutions in the game that I never knew after all these years of playing, that I could make these bridges taller and that I could expand this park. Uh-oh. We seem to have lost some buildings. What's happening? This is not good. Abandoned building because of too much crime. Poor you. Low land value. Gotta clean up this rubble. There are a lot of people who are going to come in and build right away on this. Since it's being a little bit laggy, I wonder if I can adjust some game settings here. Okay, can't change that. Okay, all right, never mind. I'm not going to change anything. Frame rate cap, UI scale. I can only do that if I quit the game. If it continues to be laggy, I'll relaunch the game. But for now, it's going to be fine. Oh, it's really laggy. Yeah, let me relaunch the game. I just saw that it auto-saved. So I'm going to relaunch the game. Sorry, very, very unprofessional. Very unprofessional. I appreciate that. It is very unprofessional. I'm going to exit to main menu. I'm going to actually quit SimCity and relaunch. Meanwhile, I'm sure I want to quit SimCity. Not responding, you see. Not responding. You know, SimCity 2013 is notoriously buggy. It looks like it's going to let me launch it again. And I hope that will do it. Yeah, these punks in this city are making the game lag. Well, I can hear the game effects in my headphones. I don't know if you can hear them. They're quite loud. Let me get over there and fix that. Share my camera again. Someone in the chat went on by. It was Peter Tierney saying, would I say the game is relaxing or stressful? It's interesting you should ask, Peter Tierney. When I initially played this game, when it came out a decade ago, I found it to be quite stressful because I am a rule follower and an only child perfectionist. And consequently, it made me very nervous. There we go, we're relaunching now. It made me very nervous when I was playing this game because that guy with the hard hat was always yelling at me. And as a consequence, I would get freaked out. But now, life happened in the past decade, and therapy happened. And I read the Dune Litany Against Fear a few times. Fear is the mind killer. I shall not fear. I began to realize that it's a simulation, much like reality itself, would say the Buddhists. I can feel an emotion. I can observe it, like stress or anxiety or humiliation because my city is collapsing, and let it pass through me. And where it has gone, only I will remain. So that's why I'd play it for what you call relaxation now. A little update from April. Our membership director, Judge John Hodgman, is at 1,873 new upgrading and boosting members. Thank you for supporting the show. I agree with you, April. And that puts us, tomorrow is the last day of Max Fun Drive. We would need to make a real push to get to this goal of 2,500 new and upgrading hashtag JJHo members. So maybe this is the day when you send the link out to your friends, or you get a gift membership, or you boost a little bit. Meanwhile, ooh, look how smooth. Look how smooth this is. Sorry, I didn't mean to go right back into that spiel, but I had to kill some time so I wouldn't get killed by the lag. Okay, so let's build this up. Let's build the city on rock and roll, y'all. I'm gonna get some high density street action going here, and I'm gonna go pull this down all the way to here, and maybe all the way to here. What do you think about that? Could also go there like that. No, that makes no sense. I'm gonna put that there, and then I'm gonna run a road in both directions like that and like that. And I'm gonna put in some more residential here. Oh, there's that one building that I forgot to knock down. Let's get rid of it. Not a building, sorry, it's rubble, because this family abandoned their home due to there being too many deaths. Yeesh. Sorry, fam. Too many deaths. And there's some need for commercial zoning too. So I'm going to put in a little bit more shopping here. And then we'll put in a little bit more good old-fashioned homes right there. And I think we'll keep this the way it is, but I think it would be nice, since we have the cash, to build a little something nice here, a little park, a really nice park. Maybe an AR athletics facility over here. Yeah, get rid of that building there. Just raise their land value. We have backed up pipes, okay, but we still have a lot of sewage coverage. Now, all of this went down because of as I mentioned, problem of too much crime, and part of that was due to low land value, and part of that is due to lack of education, because you may recall when I rezoned this whole area, because this is where we're going to build our big commercial strip. When I rezoned this area, I accidentally, or on purpose, knocked down the only school in town. So let's give these people a school, shall we? And here's a good place to build one. Both land value and education reduce crime. We now have the option for a high school and even a community college, which is good. Community college is terrific. And the place for the community college is going to be over here. Because community colleges increase... Oh, I can put the community college over here. And increase the technology of industrial buildings around it. I'm going to put it here. This is a good place for it. That's good. And what we want are bus stops. School bus stops, specifically. So people will come to this school and go to it, for heaven's sake. I'm going to do some more residential over there, but now this is not the easiest place to get to. I wonder, since I learned how to build the bridges up, whether I can get a bridge to span here. Because before I couldn't, if memory serves. Road grade too steep. But what if, and here, just bear with me, what if I raise it? What if I lower it? Now it's underwater. Well, an attempt was made, as they say on a popular subreddit. I would love to be able to connect somewhere here. Doesn't want to. Let's find one more possible place. Start road grade too steep. It worked before. But not this time. Well, so this little area over here is going to be a little bit of a weird peninsula. But let me see if I can put like, I don't know, a library down there. Or what would be cool? You know what would be cool is a house of worship. Those are free. They raise land value quite a bit. I believe they're in the tourist area. Worship, yeah. Oh, that's hot. This is their non-denominational modern temple. God or whatever. That's perfect. People are going to like that. They're going to like it a lot. Look at how they're lighting up. They love it. Now, I want to check in on our oil, make sure that we don't have a capacity issue here. Probably would be wise. To add another trade depot. Let me check my oil map. And I'm just going to keep on. There's a lot of oil here that has not been tapped. Get closer here. Let's see what I'm doing. I can put another trade depot here. I got a text from my friend Matthew saying he just watched the first episodes of Up Here, a musical romantic comedy that I plopped the school right down on this oil. The truth is, I probably have enough oil. I can always come back to that oil later. That school's not going to harm it. Uh-oh. Crime wave. Build a police station. Where's the problem? What is the problem with the crime? Let's see where the crime's at. I don't see where the problem is. That's my crime overlay. Do you see it, anybody? Oh, look. Oh, downtown. Downtown is being pillaged by crooks. All right. Well, do you know what? I don't have a police station. I destroyed it. That's the problem is. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, there we go. And while we're at it, I mean, I could plop a Maxis Manor. There's a superhero in this game called Maxis Man, but I've honestly never seen Maxis Man do a thing. Look at this. Can't believe it. Crooks. Let's see who these crooks are. Let me pause this for a second. No. Nope. Wrong. Hit the wrong buttons, but it happens. Where was I? Here. This overlay. Pause. There we go. Let's follow a crook around for a minute. Let's see if we can zone in on him. Or her. Or them. It's one of these two, looks like to me. Committed crime. Bender Mason. Committed crime. Returning home. Okay. I'll see where this goes. Who needs Maxis Man when you can follow the crook yourself? I'm gonna move this so I can see your comments. Oh, look at this. Well, it's fine that you missed the notification, Kate, because I'm glad you were able to watch up here. I hope you enjoy it. You can even get it in the Azores, which is where Kate is. All right. So now why did you collapse? Because of too much crime? I bet you that's what it is. Too much crime. Okay. I understand now. I frankly had forgotten that I had destroyed my police station. I think people were very happy about it, honestly. But let's add a police force, okay? And they get a sign, I suppose. It's honestly not how I want to. You know, I don't want to run my city with oil, nor do I want to over-police it. But the game has its own mechanics that don't have anything to do with the real world. Yeah, I know. How about this? This is police officer advisor. Instead of yelling crime wave at me, do your job. I've just funded you. Go and you take care of it. It's not my prob. It's not my prob, Bob. We need more people moving in. We need 30,000 residents. We also need boats. We need boats to land. I got this Department of Transportation, and I'm thinking about I'm gonna use it. Put some more residents here. Put some shopping here. Put some more residents here and here. Some and we can put a school over here. I'm not supposed to build a grade school, but on the other hand, because I already got community college. Oh, well, let me finish putting, once you got the community college, that's all you are supposed to need. But I do need to finish putting these bus stops around town. Uptown, downtown, all around town. Everyone's smiling because they get to go to school. Hooray! One thing I want to make sure is that I'm putting the bus stop on the right side of the street, because if I put it on the wrong side of the street, the Sims won't go to it. Now, here we go. Now, I made this to outline the oil derricks. Part of me feels like I'm just not going to be able to rest until I finish building out these oil fields. So you will forgive me. You will forgive me as I go forth and take care of that stuff. You will also forgive me for putting this community college over here, where it should have been all along. And not here. That's right, I'm destroying the community college, and I've replaced it with a new one. I can't speak for Thomas Middleditch, but I'm just trying to stay relevant. It's not a vanguard, I'm the follower. Okay, let's put... And after that, we're going to build some casinos. Fair? Fair. Fair is fair. Just some happy little pump jacks. You know what I mean? Some happy little pump jacks. I guess that's what these things are called. Let me see if I can move it. Able to get 8 of them going there. I wonder if I can sneak any more over. No, see, I can't. It's too close. Okay, so that's 8. Can't get any more in there. Can't sneak any more in there. Let's see. But I can get a couple in here. Remember, we almost had... Oops, I got it. It's a different one. A lot of rich oil. And build a little road over to this other oil field. I'm just going to take advantage of all this oil. That's as close as I can get. I can build a road down this way. Got 3. 322,000 barrels. Start over here where it's good. 353, 366. Now we're getting places. 378, 329, 322, and I think, can we get 371? Let's see, I'll wipe out. So my placement here is inelegant. You know? Because I'll wipe out my delivery truck option there. But it's still good oil, so I'm going to take it. Okay, right? And now remember this is one big... It was a big field. Big oil. Big oil. Overlapping. Oh, right, I have to do this. Sometimes it's hard to remember what to do. You know, in this life, sometimes it's hard to remember what to do. Draw a road. Oh, I don't want to draw it that far. I don't want it to connect. That's fine. I don't want it to connect because I don't want those Sims. Those dratted Sims. Always driving on roads when they don't have to. They're always going places that they don't need to go to. And those Sims will just drive down these dirt roads forever. Yeah, just keep going here. Great episode of JJ Ho today. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate that. Kay Littleton, you are overdosing on Hodgman stuff. I've been led down some bad roads by certain bad GPS. I'm not naming any company names. There's oil over here, y'all. Oh, I placed it just a little too close. It's okay. I got money to burn at the moment. We're getting up to 20 in there. Just needs a little bit more road to get there. Oh, really? Okay. There we go. Now he'll fit right in there. It will fit. These things don't have genders. What am I talking about? It's a construct. Yes. Yes. That's 8 out of 10. I can only do two more. But I can, I hate to waste that oil, but maybe I should have done it a little bit differently. Nine out of 10. 10 out of 10. How does it look? I mean, it looks relatively elegant, doesn't it? But on the other hand, I mean, it just feels... I don't know. This feels wasteful, doesn't it? This feels a little wasteful. I mean, I could just put another oil derrick there. I don't know. What do you think? Well, we're going to need a trade depot to handle all this oil. In any case. I mean, it could go there, right? Put the depot where the oil is. Isn't that what they always say? Put the depot where the oil is. All right, look. I'm not going to worry over it too much. This is a better use of right over here is this trade depot anyway. Because they're going to run out of storage pretty quick. Let's max out our delivery trucks. Oh, right. Remember, because I built on top of them. Okay. Let's speed things up a little. More delivery trucks. And then I built a new one over here and it needs some more delivery trucks. And so that one's maxed out, that one's maxed out, that one's maxed out, that one's maxed out. And let's just max out these delivery trucks. And then I've got a little idea. I want to manage. You must add storage slots. Okay, I'll do it. Okay. Crude oil storage lot. Yeah, I forgot all about that. I want to max out these delivery trucks as well. Thank you very much. Because I want this oil moving out of this city. And as it does that, what that means is we're going to need to connect it more efficiently to the global market. And if you remember, there is a lot of non-oily space right here. Should move this over. Well, you know, you make mistakes and you can rebuild. Remember last time? Let's get some high density streets going here. Draw. Too close. Can't draw it. Can I draw it? That's inelegant. I'm going to zone some more industrial in here. That's what I'm going to do. And add some more maneuverability. Yeah. Zone some more shopping in here. It seems weird, right? But I mean, the shops don't care that they're backing up onto oil derricks. zone some more industrial right in here. Is that what I'm doing? No, I'm going to undo that. That's not what I want. Excuse me. I apologize. Okay, I can see that the police are calling for my attention again. Wah, wah, wah. Do your jobs. Do your jobs is what I say. Eventually, I'm going to get rid of this factory. Okay. Oh, something very important that has to happen here, which is that we have to get this oil out of here, export it all. There we go. Yeah. So, I know. Already been through this once. I'm going to be through it again. I'm doing this on behalf of the Max Fun Drive. I'm doing it on behalf of the Max Fun Drive. I'm building a city. I'm moving fast. I'm breaking things. It is not fun for me to be building a oil-based city, but it is a quick and dirty way to make money. You know what else is? Casinos. That's the next part. It's SimCity here in SimCity for Max Fun Drive. You may notice that the city that we're building is called Max Fun Drive Vegas? Boo. Boo. But that's what it's called. And you can see that I have replaced my name, which is normally Judge John Hodgman, with this name, which is MaximumFun.org/join. And we are zooming our way, ideally, to break this show goal by end of day tomorrow. 2,500 new and upgrading members and boosting members at MaximumFun.org/join. For Judge John Hodgman specifically, I will relaunch my Get Your Pets afternoon daily talk show for 2 weeks. But really, you just do it for the sake of it. If you enjoy the show, see that guy with the hard hat just tried to yell at me. I'm not hearing it. I'm talking to my friends. We give the show away all year long for free, no paywalls. 2 weeks a year, we ask you to pay what you like. You'd like to pay? Love it. Already a member at a level that you like? Terrific. Just spread the word, won't you? Maybe there's someone out there in the world who you think might enjoy a gift membership? That's great. MaximumFun.org/join. But now it's casino time. We're getting to be. Let me do this again. This is the joy of zoning. My name is John Hodgman. It's just a little afternoon zone out where no, that's not what I want. I want this one. Where I zone residential, commercial, and industrial. And I think I have a pretty good time at it. I do the best I can, is all I can say. Now that we know where the oil is, and we're not going to build any more of it here, I'm going to make some changes over here. I'm going to take this road away. I'm going to take this road away. This road away. Right. And I'm going to take this road, and I'm just going to straighten stuff out and make it more elegant, right? What's wrong with a little elegance these days? There's nothing wrong with a little elegance. Now wait, are those roads connected or overlapping? Okay, they're connected. I saw those trucks move by. What could be wrong with a little elegance? Nothing. Still can't draw a bridge there, though. It's terrible. Because we do need people to live here, for heaven's sake. Head over. Is this elegant? That's a real question, isn't it? Is this elegant? Well, it's a better use of space in any case. I mean, I don't know. Let's see if people will live here. What zone? You know what would be more elegant? You're right. A curved road, dummy. We've done it before. We've done it before. Okay. All right. I need to pick what kind of road I'm curving. Whoa. No. No. That looks acceptable. Look at this traffic jam. You know what the problem is? No public transportation. Let there be shopping. And let there be homes. Really feels like we should have a bridge over here, but we don't. I hope everything's going okay in the chat. Thank you. Looks pretty elegant to you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Michael. What about a drawbridge? I don't know. Kate, can you teach me how to make a drawbridge? Drive-in movie theater. Dum 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 dum. No. All right. Now we need to make a transportation hub. Let's see what we can do here. Just click it, John. Let me guess. Fire service is slow. Crime wave. Residents need protection. Expand my police force. 23 crimes committed per day. Okay, fine. Whoa. Look at that, huh? The out-of-towner hotel. Jail cells nearly full. Cops, 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 cops. I can't add anymore, apparently. Too bad. All this was developed all for this podunk gambling house? Wild. Wait till you see what we're about to do over here. Look at that incredible tall bridge that Kate helped me make. The key to creating a good casino city. Let's see, this is already developing very quickly. Is transpo. You need good transpo. That's what we were working on before. Let's see what we can do about it. First, I want to see, where can I put a boat dock? I can put one right there. Oh, anywhere along here. Okay, that's good to know. We're going to put a train station. It's on top of the road. The road is too close. though it can go there. So that's suggesting to me this road is too close. Unless I were to bring the track to the road. No need for that, thank you. Okay, so if I were to bring the track for the road, nope, sorry. Too close. Yep, that'll work. That'll work, won't it? Won't it? It will. Oh, dang. I blew it. I want it to be that close, but I can't allow it to be that close. And look at the money that I'm losing in this golden venture. This madness. So, when you can build a train on one side of the road, you build it on the other. Where was I? That'll work. Boink. Mm-hmm. And then, here we go. Dink, dink a donk donk. Meow, meow, meow. Dink a donk dink. Remember that boat? That boat dock we were talking about? This little hangover of train track is inelegant. Unless I were going to... that's right, I might just have to, so... Let's put in that boat dock. Over here. How about there? There we go. We did it. Now, watch. No, it's not too... Get out of town. It's not too close. I'm trying to build this city on rock and roll. How dare you? That's madness to imagine. What if it's curved? Okay. Goodbye again forever. Trust me. This is going to work. Do I have a cruise ship dock here? Let me see which side that can go on before I do anything too bananas. Okay, yes, I can add a cruise ship dock. That's what I want. I want those tourists to come to me. Okay. Now, if I were to, let's get rid of this for a second. Extend. This is all new territory for me, and you can see every part of my body wants to get bummed out. This train track was to go all the way down here, and I was to put this here, then could I connect? Like so? And could I also do this? Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Could I add another train station if I needed to? No. So this is what we call dead space. What about some buses? What about... Oh, can't do that yet. Why can't I? Oh, park and ride again. Bus terminal. Good. Here comes everybody, as they say. And can I do a streetcar? A streetcar named Desire? Okay, well, that was a mistake. Unless I do it over here. But I don't want to do it over there. This is where I want to build my casinos, over here. Okay, you know what? I got it. Sorry, Bus Depot, you're out of town. You are out of town. What we're going to do is we're going to start building our casinos. And it's going to be delightful. This is really inelegant over here, though, I have to say. This is very inelegant, don't you agree? I'm not earning enough in gambling. This is where I'm going to build this gambling casino right here. Everyone's going to come to town for it. It's going to be a huge hit. Soon I will be earning enough in gambling. Right? I can totally put a lounge there. And a comedy club there. Mm-hmm. Oh, what a tourist trap. And that thing is going to go there, and that thing is going to go there. And we're going to definitely add some... Oh. These train tracks. I think that I made this building too close to the tracks. I mean, this road is too close to the tracks. Look at this piece of garbage over here. Remember when Michael Long visited us? He's the one who designed all this trash. Or did he? Maybe he didn't design the trash. I don't know. He designed the cars and stuff. I'm going to say that I feel like that little building there. Yep, gotcha. No one's leaving our town. That's good anyway. We have some health problems. What I'm doing is I'm getting rid of that so that I can build a little bit of housing here, a little bit of, yeah, see, that's what I'm going to do. Get rid of those blackjack tables, add some nice rooms. That'll work better. And then what I can do is boost this up. Adding another. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Another straight up gambling house. Now, or it's going to be rolling in some cheap rooms, right? Some nice rooms, right? And what do we have? The lounge, comedy club. So now we're going to put the blackjack tables over here. The nickel slots down. Oh, down here by the river. But I believe that we do have another sign that we can put in here. Yep. Let's put that right at the boat dock. These saps are going to come strolling in. Not going to know what hit them. Took all their money. Since everyone's going to be coming by, look at that. Hey, cruise ship dock, don't just go through. Where are you going? Dock, why don't you? I don't mean to be picky, but this doesn't feel quite elegant to me, the placement of these things. Let's rethink this just a hair. That marquee. So what were we doing again? Oh yeah, nickel slots, right? Yeah, that feels a little tighter to me. I mean, it's still a little grody, but let's give it this gaudy one. Oh, what? I thought, but I... Okay already. Fine, you win. But what I can do in this area, That's still a little crummy, isn't it? It's a little crummy. But we can put some really crummy shops in here, right? And definitely over here too. And then, probably we have a lot of health issues. Let's see what the problem is there, shall we? There's a sick person going across the bridge. Deaths. Oh my goodness. Yeah, hey, wait. Do we only have one clinic? Oh, yeah, well, that's probably an oversight. I guess I got rid of that clinic, didn't I? Whoopsie daisy. There was a clinic over here on the mainland. I forgot to replace it. So let's do that now. So now I hope that we're getting our 1,000 people are coming in a day. Once we're able to get nicer casinos in, and I will not leave here until we build some real casinos. It's my promise to you, the Max Fun audience. Now that we've got some casinos going, let's see if we can enhance some of the... Oh, I want to get some more public transpo, right? Took all the time to lay down that streetcar. So here are some streetcar stops. Oh, right. This is not. This is not a streetcar avenue. Oh, whoops, Kate. I just realized I could have just upgraded that. Oh well. I didn't need to destroy that, but I did it. I did what I did, and it happened. Those buildings will come back. That tax base will return. Petition to build a gambling HQ. Finally, already. Let me finish with my streetcars. There we go. One right there at City Hall. One right here. And let's see, where can we put our gambling HQ is my question. Gambling HQ. Yep, that's the right place for it. Sneak it all the way right down there. And we can probably get some expansions in here as needed. Now, seems like we still have a real public transportation. Gambling HQ approval is shared with the joy of Badlands. Storage full. Yeah, see, that's the problem. We can't get people out, in and out fast enough. But let's focus on our casinos. Sci-Fi Casino is a good place to start. Sleek Casino. What do you think, everybody? Sci-Fi Casino? Sleek Casino? Elegant Casino? Roman Luck Casino? Let's start with Sleek or Hot. Sleek Casino does not raise any property value. So let's put that in. Oh man. You're killing me here. Nope, Sci-Fi it is. Sci-Fi Casino it is. Because that'll go there like that. Kaboom. Sleeks always make the most money, and they also take up a lot of space. Did you notice? Every time I make a decision, Kate is like, you made the wrong one. Yeah, see, that's why. This is what I knew was going to happen. Boom. Disco. Disco at the Sci-Fi Casino, everybody. Come on. This is gorgeous. Oh, yes, you are, Kate. Every time. You know you can raise that bridge. Well, you were right. I could. Love it. Love it. Whoa. Come on. Losing 1,000 per day. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Now watch. Residential demand is high. Okay, well, I just raised this land value, so go ahead and move in. And you know what? There, go. Move in along there. I don't even care anymore. Who knows? Live on that side of the tracks, you weirds. Little abandoned building here. Building fire. But this casino is no longer necessary, even though it's earning a lot of money and profit. Towner Hotel. All right, Kate. I was just being a little pissy about relying on your advice, but like, what happens if I knock down this casino? For reals. I lose money. Okay, I understand. Pretty obvious. But won't people just start going over here to where the action is, the real action? Profit. Not yet. I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't want it there anymore. I can get rid of you. Okay, explain yourself. I mean, I know it's a location thing, but that's why I built this transportation hub over here, to bring people right where it's happening, to the room where it happens. Gotta fix this road while I'm waiting for Kate's reply. Maybe I don't need to fix that road. Maybe this road needs to go away. Like that. Maybe this road does too. Okay, I won't knock it down then, Kate. About to hit that goal, about to hit that growth goal. One way to hit that growth goal hard. Look at this. Will anyone live there? Low wealth Sims will. Let's see what they do. Ooh, yeah, now we have backed up pipes. More sewage. Kate says I should move this casino across the road and put in a sleek. I'm not going to do that. I am going to replace it. I'm going to replace it with a casino that raises land value. No, see, the sleek can't even go there anyway. Sleek could go here. No, it can't. It can't fit there. See? Its back. Its butt can't fit in. Roman luck is in luck. You'll see. See? Everyone's happy now. I don't need the back square. Come on, I need all the squares. Now, let's wealth up. Sleeks make the money. Okay, fine. In the spirit of Max FunCon, I'll listen to the audience. Hey, you all ready for an upgrade? No, let's not bulldoze City Hall. I will follow. You're probably right. I will follow the sleek. I will follow the money. I will follow your advice. Let's see what happens. They say I don't need the butt. Workers needed. I understand. At least I got a sign out of it. Wait a minute, what's my zoning situation over here? Why is this not zoned residential? And why is this not zoned residential? Huh? Oh, maybe I was going to put something in there. Okay, we got a water shortage. We got some plumbing issues. Time to get back to infrastructure. We've grown fast. The water, we don't want there to be a water shortage too quickly. So let's go ahead and add water. Just add water, as they say. Get that cleared out. I know this desert has a lot of water, isn't it wild? It's pretty wild, I think. These houses will never be big over here. It would be wiser to add nature. Maybe a nice park at the base. It's too big. No. Make sure that there are school buses there on that side of the street. Oh, look what just popped up over here. Another little hotel. Yeah, this sleek casino is really making the profits. Oh, it's because I didn't upgrade it? Okay. Let me upgrade it for you. Sleek rooms. Can't put them on the butt. Poker parlor. I want a poker parlor. Here. Losing. Look at all the money it's losing. We still have no buses. Hello, John. I heard that you had my... Pardon me. Hello, John. I heard that you had my blacksmith friend Jordan on the podcast recently. I hope that he behaved himself. Not only did he behave himself, but Jordan was a god or whatever damn delight. We had not one but two blacksmiths on the podcast. That is to say, the Judge John Hodgman podcast. And it was one of our, we've just had a run of incredible episodes. I'm so happy about them. We had the cousins who had the Mr. Peanut dispute last week, and we have the wonderful couple who have a dispute this week, just dropped yesterday evening, who couldn't decide when they got actually engaged. They're married now, but they have a dispute over when they were engaged. Curious as to how that could be? Go over to Judge John Hodgman, take a listen. It's Max Fun Drive. You'll hear all about it on the podcast, but those would be two that would be good to share with your friends and fam who might not listen to the podcast already. It's 5:34 here on the Joy of Zoning. My name is John Hodgman. I've been building a little gambling den of sin in the desert of SimCity. In honor of the Max Fun Drive, this is the 2 weeks of year when we ask you to support the podcasts of the Judge John Hodgman the podcast of the Maximum Fun Network, of which Judge John Hodgman is part. Someone in the chat was saying that they just checked out the JV Club. I think it was Kate, right? Yeah. The casinos are yet another buggy feature, but a game is still a delight. It just needs special care to play. That's right. This is a game. No. How do I point over? There it is. I get all messed up. People get better at that when they stream. SimCity, the game that we've been playing for the past 90 minutes, is a game that does take care to play. I got people coming in all the time going, play, what is it? Cities Alive or City Skylines. That's what it is. Cities Alive. Look, it's not measurably dumber than City Skylines. No offense to the people who created City Skylines. Look, you were out there. You wanted it at SimCity. SimCity has not been updated since 2013. We had one of the designers on the show, Michael Law. He works on something else now. We're not making any new SimCities. Someone had to step in and make SimCities, make City Skylines. But even though SimCity is funky and a little buggy and a little weird, hey, you know what? While I'm giving you this spiel, let's find someone to follow around. Let me pause it for a second. Let's take a little look at our city. Build a mayor's mansion. Yeah, that's right. I am going to build a mayor's mansion right now. Let's plop it in there. It's going to go. Nah, mayor's house is better. That'll fit right in here. Make everyone happy in this area. Or how about right in here? Can I plop it in over there? Oh, no. No, I was right the first time there. Now, let's pause it, find someone to follow. Who are we going to follow in the SimCity? Look at this little house. Those little hover cars. See these little hover cars? Sanders residence. Boy, Bernie's really keeping it real. Bernie's keeping it real. He's like, I don't want anything to do with this oil town, gambling town. Capitalism is sin. I'm going to continue to live. I'll represent it, but I'm going to continue to live in my trailer next to the fancy park and the tenement. Who's this? Elizabeth Hensley feeling happy going home. Who's this? Laura feeling happy going home. Who's this? Sabina Crawford feeling happy going home. I like it. They're happy in this little city. They're happy. Who's this? Jackie Sampson left with work with Simoleon. What happened to... Where's Sanders at the Sanders residence? See if anyone ever comes out of here for a second. Sometimes you forget. Now, this is the thing. This is the thing. This is the thing. I don't think in city skylines they have little people walking around feeling happy going home. Like someone went in and gave every one of these little people a name. Someone gave these little people a name. They designed all these wackadoo buildings. They put in the... What's this cactus? Look at this cactus just hanging out in this parking lot. Do they have these in city skylines? So yeah, can it be a little bit janky at times? Can it be a little bit junky? Yeah, it can be. But it's also funky, and it's fun, and it's good, and it's not like anything else. And in that regard, it's a lot like Maximum Fun. Maximum Fun is a network that has now been around for almost a decade and a half, maybe a decade and a half. When I first considered, we're going to go over the water now, where no bridges may go. When I first considered making a podcast, there were very, very few podcast networks. I can't even think of which ones there were, maybe. I mean, this was before Gimlet. This was before Wondery. You name it. This is before... I don't even know. All I knew was that Jesse Thorne was setting up a shop where a person could make a podcast that they cared about with people who cared about podcasts and knew how to make them. And all I knew was that it was a listener-supported model, just like the public radio that I had grown up listening to, running right home, right after school, to go make sure I got home in time for fresh air. Who's this? Laszlo Pretorius. I haven't had a day off in years. Boy, this person needs a rest. Let's see where they're going. Follow Lazaro. Oh, they're not going anywhere. So there. Well, we'll keep looking. We'll find someone. We'll find the right person. Oil derricks that we built going down this access road. We're going places only we can go. The Sims aren't allowed on these roads. These roads were paved by the podcasts of Maximum Fun. The whole idea of a podcast network. People came along with the idea of more podcast network. And how are they going to build them? How are they going to fund them? Ads? Venture capital? And then Patreons and paywalls came along. Look, everyone's got the way that they like to make money. But if you haven't been paying attention, the podcast industry's been in a real pickle. Expanded really quick. Huge podcast boom. Networks got bought out by big corporations. Now some of your favorite podcasts, like they start with half a dozen ads right up. Well, half a dozen, perhaps not. But, like a minute and a half, 2 minutes of ads right before at the top. And these aren't your friends that you're listening to on your podcasts. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to put these trains right here in the middle of the street. These aren't your friends reading the podcast reads. These are like professionally produced ads for like, I don't know what, Lever soap or whatever. You got minutes and minutes and minutes of ads in all these podcasts. And then that bubble that boom has started to bust. Shows are getting canceled. Shows that were commissioned by networks are being canceled, and Colton Hahn is checking out the sites. Let's check out the sites with Colton Hahn. That's too fast, Colton. Too fast. Oh, we lost you. Christobah Shannon came from Gambling House. So the point is, I'll just let Christobah do the walking here. You know, people would be commissioned to make podcasts by a network. They wouldn't own it. And then the network might cancel the podcast because it wasn't selling enough ad space. Some of the best podcasters in the world don't have podcasts right now because of that. I'm thinking of one in particular. Because their network canceled it, and they can't take their podcast anywhere else because those podcasts are not creator owned. And from the beginning, Maximum Fun made sense. It just made sense. Two principles to start out: creator owned, listener supported. That's a concept that I can wrap my head around. I'm smart about a lot of things, but what I'm not smart about is funding of podcasts and stuff. I was like, if I make a podcast and people like it and they're willing to pay for it, that's a good system. That's honest. That's obvious and honest, and I understand it. Plus, I own it. In the case of Judge John Hodgman, I co-own it with Jesse. We created it together. As someone who had worked in book publishing, it was my first job out of college. What I learned early on is that books are among the only, what we now call IP, where the creator owns the product. You know, you write a screenplay, that's work for hire. You don't own it. The whole WGA is about to go on strike. It's Writers Guild of America. Because they don't own the work that they produce, and they have to negotiate every couple of years to get their royalties. They have to fight. They don't own it. Books, when you write them, you own the copyright. And originally that was true for podcasts too. And it still is at Maximum Fun. Listener supported, that makes sense to me. I mean, it's the Patreon model too, of course. But the difference is Maximum Fun, from the beginning, we weren't going to put anything behind a paywall. There wasn't even the idea of it. We make the podcasts, give them to you for free. 2 weeks a year we come to you and say, do you want to pay for them? Great. How much do you want to pay? You decide. I understood it. I did it because I could understand it. And I'll tell you, I'm very, very glad I did it. Because throughout all these changes in podcasting, our model has held up. Did it make any of us gazillionaires or billionaires? The way it made certain early podcast moguls, people who founded networks? No. But it kept the lights on, kept our values in place, it kept us making podcasts. And I cannot tell you how important that's been to me as my career has gone through changes and changes and changes and changes. To have as the baseline the Judge John Hodgman listeners, my colleagues that I get to work with at Maximum Fun. More and more over the years and years, Maximum Fun, Judge John Hodgman podcast became a bigger and bigger part of my creative life. And when we were in the pandemic together, the original hard lockdowns, where very, like if you worked in media, you weren't working. Suddenly you had no job. There was nothing you could do. You could write a book or you could make a podcast. It's like, oh, right. It's like the universe has regressed to the mean. This is what, to the two things you can make with your own hands in your own home, where you own it, if you're lucky. Did it carry me through? Oh, those are my streetcars. Nice to see them. Financially, it certainly helped. Did it carry me through emotionally? Absolutely. having the audience to listen to and talk to help distract them and to be distracted by them, I don't know what I would have done trying to catch a cab here. Can't too fast. There we go. Asked to find a low-paying job. Came from Jennings Efficiencies. Okay, so you see where this is going, right? You see where this is going. And I'm sorry to go on a tear, but this is the second to last day of Max Fun Drive. And it's been really, really fun to be here with you and to build this city. We built this city on Max Fun Drive. We built this city, bump, bump. We built this city on Max Fun Drive. Built this city, bump, bump. We built this city on Max Fun Drive. Sorry. You know, people stream these things for hours and hours and hours. Giving up on finding a job, see? That's a lot of podcasters right now. But where I'm lucky is, it's not just that the Max Fun people are nice. It's the fact that this business model supported sustainability. Like we didn't build our city Max Fun on big oil. We didn't go in and just try to mine all of the ad money out of the market by flooding the market with podcasts. And when that finite resource dried up, therefore we didn't get stuck. We built this city on creator-owned podcasts that were listener-supported. And it's brought us through some challenging times, both in the podcast industry, who cares, in the world and in our lives. And so, yeah, that person has simoleons and wants to trade them for happiness. I'd rather the person who wants to buy a donut. And so I'm coming to you at 5:50 p.m. I'm about to destroy this city with some major monsters. We built this city on Max Fun Drive and it's time to bring it down. But I'm just going to say to you again, you wouldn't probably be here if you didn't already love Max Fun, if you didn't already support Max Fun at this point. You've been through the Max Fun Drives for a while. If you haven't joined, please go to MaximumFun.org/join. That's just a website. $5 a month. Membership, bonus content, and the good feeling is like, oh yeah, I like this podcast a lot. It's part of my life. I should pay. I could probably give it $1, a little bit like $1.25 an episode. Why not? If you can upgrade, if you can boost your membership, if you can upgrade to a higher tier membership, you get some gifts. Fantastic. If you can boost your membership up a few bucks, then that counts against our goal of 2,500 new and upgrading members. And it's going to unlock 2 weeks of Get Your Pets of me streaming to you and talking to cats and dogs. It's delightful. It's fantastic. You get stuff. But what you get is the nice feeling that you don't really get when you're stuck in a traffic jam in an oil city like this. You get the nice feeling that you're working in a fair system, that you're not playing in a rigged system. You're working in a fair system. You're supporting the thing you like as best you can, and God or whatever knows that we're grateful. So whether you're Aaron Phillips going to your low-paying job or Jesse Davis leaving that job, or why can't I get into these people? Lucas Alvarez looking for a good time. Thank you for following us. Thank you for following the stream. Thank you for listening to my spiel. I got other things that I could be doing right now. Honestly, playing SimCity with you is one of the funnest things that I do. As a matter of fact, just to answer your question. Okay. If you upgrade multiple tiers, say from 5 to 20, does that count as more than one upgrading member? No. Which is good. I mean, if you can upgrade from 5 to 10, that counts as much as upgrading from 5 to 1 million. I mean, if someone wants to do $1 million a month, wow. There are a lot of editors and producers who'd be happy. A lot of content creators who would be happy. But no. Even the smallest amount helps. I know someone who boosted $8 on their Leadership Squad membership. And that counts. That counts towards our goal. It's terrific. Funkapotamus says, I promise I've been listening and internalizing the message, but that sim who gave up looking for a job just went to the casino and it broke my heart. I know. You're right, Lope. You're right. I'm the monster ruining this city now. So let me get out of the way. Let's go ahead and unleash a kaiju on this thing. Max Fun Drive Vegas. Look, it got pretty big. Look, we have 1 million simoleons. We have a City Hall upgrade that we should enjoy. So let's go ahead, in celebration of Max Fun Drive, spend these last few minutes together on a Thursday. And again, Max Fun Drive ends tomorrow. So if we're going to hit our goals, we got to hit them by tomorrow. We're going to upgrade this. We're going to enjoy some fireworks. Wow. What happened? Wait, what happened to our fire? We always get fireworks. What a drag. Okay, let me put this mayor's mansion over here. Maybe we get some fireworks there. Come on, mayor's mansion. Now, I can't upgrade it yet. Okay. Oh well, let's end it with a meteor shower and some other disasters. We did a good job building this city. It's fun. Hey, Space Casino. Are you profitable yet? Oh yeah. Well, not good enough. Because you're about to get bonked from space. Here it comes. Oh, the cruise ship is finally docking. Oh no. That's a shame. That's a shame. Cruise ship got away at the last second. That would be an incredible cruise. Let's see. It's about this sleek casino that everyone loved so much. The thing looks like Darth Vader. Hey, you're right. As usual, Kate Littleton is right. That's a lot of profit. Guess what? The sci-fi casino just got destroyed by a meteor. Here comes revenge from a UFO. Where's that UFO? Come on, UFO. Take your revenge on the sleek casino. Where is it? Do it already. Things are starting to pop off here. Oh, it's boring. Tell me if you guys see if you see a UFO. Did it ever arrive? I guess it was small. UFO's no good. Well, we'll take that one out with a meteor as well then. Here it comes. Oh no. What a shame. It came from space. Where else do they come from? Yeah, I just destroyed the sleek casino. Everything's starting to really bustle in town. It's kind of a shame. All right. Let's get that kite. Well, here we'll get an outlander, an outworlder to come in. Boom. What's this? A giant mecha. What's this one gonna do? Turn around. Turn around, you dope. The city's over there. There you go. Now you can see it. Someone's going to buy a bigger house. There, zoom. Where are you going? Boom. What's happening? Let's see how close we can. What does it feel like on the ground around this guy? Can I follow him? Doesn't feel so hot when this. Yeah, boom. Speed this up a little bit. Coming from my city hall. Oh no, it just passed it. What is it doing with its weird arm? Radiation blankets the city. Let's throw a tornado in there. Right on City Hall. Uh-oh. Huh. Tornado didn't even touch City Hall. You can't beat City Hall, tornado. Some parts are getting it worse than others. That Sleek Casino got hit 3 times. I mean, this is the one time I didn't aim at it. All right. I'd love it if the kaiju could come out of the river, but it can't. It came from the ruins. Yes. Out of the ruins of the Sleek Casino. Let's speed him up some, because he takes a long time. Oh, kaiju. You see, the kaiju is sniffing the air. Uh-oh. Is kaiju going to get City Hall? What's the over-under? Nope. Oh, yeah. All right. Kaiju knocked down City Hall, but not Department of Education. Kaiju's heading for the garbage. That's what kaiju always does. I'm going to go through that. Will it wade or swim? Wade. There you can see it's going right over here for this garbage area. Will it burn down the community college? Yeah, sorry. Don't assign virtue to something that's acting randomly just because it didn't destroy the thing you liked or did destroy the thing you didn't like. Now it's eating all that garbage. It's going to go down. It's 6:02 on a Thursday. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of The Joy of Zoning. I don't know when I'm going to come back to it. I'd do it every day if I could, but I do have other projects to work on, sorry to say. Plus, I've got podcasts to make. If we hit that 2,500 goal and we're within striking, sorry to touch my nose so much. And we're within striking distance, if we hit that 2,500 goal, I will be back doing streaming of Get Your Pets. And that will be fun. So I hope that we do it. MaximumFun.org/join. You know that I'll be building cities again. You know I got to come back and do it some more. Requires some high bandwidth, which I happen to have over here in my office. Whether it's on the podcast, whether it's on Get Your Pets, whether it's out in the world, I want to thank you for being out there. It means a lot to me. Thank you for watching up here on Hulu. Thank you for watching Dicktown on Hulu. Thank you for everything that you've done. Thank you for all of your kind attention. And thank you especially for going to MaximumFun.org/join. Okay. See you next time. Who knows when?